Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. We know Kris Richard, who was hired by the Cowboys this offseason after being let go by Seattle, he's one of the conductors of the Legion of Boom up there. But can he do it in Dallas? Because they're really counting on him to take some decent talent in that secondary, some probably better than average talent, and to make it exquisite on the back end of that defense.
He's one of the best young coaches in football. It was a great hire by the Dallas Cowboys to bring him over. Former defensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks, was instrumental in building up the Legion of Boom. You look at the work that he did with Brandon Browner and Richard Sherman, a young Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor. He built those guys up from the ground because he's a great teacher. In Dallas, what he inherits a bunch of young guys. But what he has on the outside, big cornerbacks. Byron Jones, they're moving from safety to corner. You have Chidobe Awuzie. You have Jordan Lewis, who's not quite in the mode of that 5'10" or taller guy, but they have these big corners. And part of the reason they want these big corners is because you want to be able to really stone guys at the line of scrimmage, make it very, very difficult for quarterbacks to find the open windows when they do play zone. It's a very effective strategy. In fact, we drafted Kris Richard when I was working for the Seattle Seahawks. He came out of the West Coast. He played at USC. He was one of our guys. And because he hit that number, he was 5'11", he was a guy that was acceptable for us. He has taken that same kind of philosophy and put it in place in Dallas. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to be much better on defense than we thought because he's going to blend in some of the things he did at Seattle with Rod Marinelli's system.